Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Liaquat. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to this video, guys. If you guys are not familiar with my channel, please check out the videos I make, Roots of Knowledge. And this series is dedicated to the 40 hadith of Imam Jalaluddin al-Suyuti rahimahullah ta'ala. Right, so without any delay then, let's get on with this series. Okay, so we have reached hadith number 9. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Al-a'idu fi hibatihi kal-a'idi fi qay'ihi. He who takes back his gift is like someone who goes back to his vomit. So this is a bit of a strange sort of like theme, right? Which is a person kind of like taking back gifts. So let's have a look at what this hadith means. Okay, let's see if that will hold. Right, so one of the most important things that we know from Islam is the concept that we have of society. Right, so society, as you guys know, is made up of me and you. Right, we make up society. So people, men, women, and children, and adults, and all sorts of people, they make up society. Now, the problem with society is that every single individual obviously has their own sort of independent way of living their life and needs and all of that kind of stuff. And we just can't live a society without working together. So we need to build links, right? So we try to bring links with people, and these links that we build with people, these are links that we try and we kind of connect it to however we can, try and build these links. These links that we build sometimes become strong, and sometimes, unfortunately, some of these links can actually become weakened, right, for whatever reason. So these are, for example, like weak links, and when you have a weak link, you basically end up with people fighting each other and people hating each other, maybe even like crimes, killing and murder. Right, so these are strong links. So if you want to be able to live on this world peacefully, correctly, you want to be able to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you need to be able to strengthen the ties between people. There are various things that obviously will cause weak links. For example, like people who just hate each other, people who are jealousy, people who just want to fight each other for other reasons, religious. Some religious people out there. There might be worldly reasons, all sorts of things you can imagine. What we want to try and do is we want to strengthen ties, all right? So, and one of the most powerful thing that will strengthen people's ties is actually being kind, right? So, funnily enough, kindness is one of the best ways to actually strengthen ties with one another. But that's not always something that works, right? It's not something which we can always kind of like have, unfortunately. So we need to be able to, obviously, on different times, use different techniques to try our best to strengthen ties. So one of the things the Prophet ﷺ, he mentioned that helps create love and this strengthening the bonds between people is gifts. So if you have a gift, you basically, let's say, for example, this is our person, and this person was to, let's say, give a gift. For instance, I hope the screen isn't too blurry. You guys can see. Hopefully you can. Yeah, so, you got, let's say, for example, like this is a gift. And this person gives the gift to this person. This person now becomes so happy and smiles. Yeah. And this now keeps memories inside their heart, and it helps them to be able to, right, remember that person at any time. So, for example, this person is in need. This person will most likely help the person and overlook some of the mistakes that they've made. So this is the power of gifting one another. Now, the worst thing that you can ever do is you can gift someone something and then want it back. So once you have gifted something to someone, you've literally transferred the ownership to them. You have made them the owner of this item. And now if you want it back, right, I want back. Okay, I want it back. Now this actually, it just seems as though it goes against the whole concept of gifting, because when you gifted the item, you literally gifted the item for no other purpose, but it was just kindness, right? It was like this kind of kindness that you were showing. But once you want it back, it's like you use them, right? So there's an element of an ulterior motive that you had there. And this goes against the whole concept of gifting. So this is why taking back a gift is probably the worst things that you can ever do, right? So it's like the worst things that you can ever do. And it's so despicable. You don't even have to be like religious or even a Muslim or anyone to know that taking back a gift is considered to be one of the most despicable acts in society that you can probably ever do. All right. So this is why the Prophet ﷺ, he compared it to a person. It's very kind of, when you think about it, like, let's say, for example, a person who vomits. Yeah, imagine this is vomit. And then this person now, this is a strange person. This person goes and takes this vomit and then, licks it back again, swallows it again. So just as disgusting, just because a disgusting act this is, likewise, it's a disgusting act for a person to actually give someone something and then want it back from them. Now, obviously, if there's a valid excuse, for example, they made a mistake in the gift or something like that, then that's totally fine. But generally, when you gift something to someone, you've transferred the ownership, and then taking it back off them is considered to be something which is really despicable, really. Right? It's something which a person should never have. And, the closer you are to someone, the more it's going to hurt them, right? So it's like your siblings and then, your spouse and then your really good friends. Taking it off them is going to leave like this sort of like issue, right? So long term, they're always going to remember how bad you are. They took this gift off me. And that might even have worse adverse effects. And, you shouldn't even have gifted them that thing in the first place. So I think this is a wonderful hadith to kind of give us an insight into some of the problems that society has, how to resolve those problems, how to cure those problems, and then things that you should never ever do. Otherwise, it will break ties with people. So I hope you guys have benefit from this hadith. Gift, basically, lessons to learn here is just give someone a gift, right? And don't take it back off them. And I haven't gone into the difference of opinions of scholars based on other hadith about taking back certain gifts, but generally, a person should never ever take back a gift. It's very immature, and the harms it can leave in people's hearts and society is worse. So Jazakallah khair to our patrons. Thank you for all the support that you guys have shown me. Allah bless all of you guys. And if there is anyone that actually wants to become a patron and support my channel on a monthly basis, then please check out the description below. And I will see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.